Hey folks, Les here again from 6S1 with another of the 10 Days of DS. Yeah, I know I've gotten kind of off track on the scheduling on these, but you know what? Sometimes you have tons and tons of work, which is a good thing. Things like this that you plan and try to schedule get a little derailed. But we're back with another installment. So here we go. This time I'm going to deal with something that I run into with kind of complicated scenes, and that is especially with things like ships. Like here, you can see I'm working on this ship, um, and we'll just zoom out of here for a second. You can see what the entire thing is like, and this actually is going to be available very soon at CG Bytes. Um, but for shots like this, where I want to have that kind of almost Star Wars sort of feel where I'm up in the cockpit, kind of like the Millennium Falcon shots or whatever. You know, if you look at those and you have the glass available, the glass visible to a cockpit, that glass can get in the way of your camera. So if you ever look on a movie set, most of the time, if they're doing like an in-cockpit shot or a shot inside, like somebody driving a car or whatever, they've got a set built that is that interior, but the front of it's gone, so the camera is unobstructed by any of the windows. So in 3D, we run into exactly the same problem, and there's a really cool little trick I want to show you on how I like to deal with that inside DaZ Studio. So here we have the cockpit, and you'll notice there's no glass showing. That's because I have it hidden. So I'm going to go to my group tool. Okay, or excuse me, still thinking like Poser. Poser has a group tool. DaZ Studio has the geometry editor. So inside my geometry editor, for this object, if I look, I have surfaces here. I have a couple different material setups. And one of them is glass. Now inside Poser, what you would probably do is have a material that you would apply that would make this get invisible, but the geometry's still there. And I've seen times where that may still cause some weird little issues. Inside DaZ Studio, this is really, really cool. I love this. You can just take anything that has a group, whether it's a face group, a surface group, if you make a selection set of some stuff, any kind of group, and turn on or off visibility for it. It's just that simple. So right here, I'm turning off visibility for that glass material. Don't have to change my material, mess with that at all. Just turns it off. And then when I want to turn it back on, I just go back into my geometry editor and turn it on. So as crazy simple as that is, it's something I think a lot of folks probably haven't really thought about. Just looking in at the tools inside DaZ Studio, and it's another great example of ways that the folks at DaZ, you know, in my opinion, it kind of took them a while to get there, but they really have got it right with this latest version of DaZ Studio. Some of the way these tools work, that's hiding the polygons like that is something I would do in Maya. You know, in Maya or Max or other high-end software that I work in, and that's available right here inside DaZ Studio. So just to recap, we'll go to the active tool is going to be changed over to geometry editor, and we'll go to glass and just make that invisible. And now we can shoot images from inside this cockpit completely unobstructed. So I hope you dig that little tip, and that you'll come back for more and check out some of the other videos that we have on our YouTube page. Again, I'm Les, and we are 6S1. Thanks for watching.